So, you want to hear my tale? Alright. But don't say I didn't warn you. It's not the kind of story that ends with cheers and songs. If anything, mine's a tale for those who enjoy a good laugh at the expense of kings and the stones they revere. Because if there's one thing the world is good at, it's making fools of us all. I was the second son of a lord. You know what that means, destined for nothing much. No inheritance, no grand expectations. Just enough training to hold a sword and enough freedom to get into trouble. And trouble, oh, I found it in plenty. They made me a knight eventually, though not for any great deeds of mine. I wasn't brave enough to be noble, nor foolish enough to be heroic. I was just there, a spare blade to fill out the line. But the funny thing about being overlooked is that you see more than others do. And I saw plenty: the hypocrisy of kings, the lies of lords, and the way we fools scramble to clean up their messes. Of course, it was at the henge of elders that things took a turn. You've heard the stories, I'm sure. How the stones choose leaders, marking them with the favor of gods or destiny or whatever nonsense people like to believe. I didn't go there to be chosen. I went because someone had to watch the watches, to remind these would-be kings of what they so often forget. They didn't like me much, the others. Called me the fool of the henge. A man with too many questions and not enough reverence. But that's the thing about fools. We speak the truths no one else dares to. And maybe that's why the stones stirred when I stepped forward, not to make me a king, but to make me a thorn in their sides. A reminder of the cost of power, the weight of every crown. So here I am, the knight who'd rather jest than rule, the fool who whispers in the ears of kings. I've turned down crowns, walked away from thrones, and laughed in the face of destiny more times than I can count. Because what this world needs isn't another king. It's someone to remind them that even kings are mortal, and that power without purpose is a farce. Now, if that makes me a legend, then so be it. But I'd trade it all for another ale and a warm fire. Cheers to fools, my friends. The world wouldn't survive without us.